we're going to go through the foundations of Pilates. So if you're new to Pilates or maybe returning to Pilates, this is a great video to start with. So in Pilates, I like to think about the ABCs: alignment, breathing, and core. Posture is so important when we're practicing Pilates. It's something we want to work on, not only on the mat, but in our everyday lives when we're walking about, sitting at our desk, or doing other sports and activities. So finding the alignment. Step one is we want to bring our feet hip width apart. What this means is you're turning your toes out comfortably into a small V, then walking your heels in line. A nice way to check this is by bringing a fist between your knees, and if it sits comfortably, that's probably a good guide that you're hip width apart. Notice my feet are pointing forward parallel. You then work upwards in the body, stacking the hips over the ankles, bringing your shoulders over your hips, and then perhaps bringing your earlobes over your shoulders, pressing the back of the skull softly in line. If this is the first time you've kind of come into this shape, it might feel really exaggerated, like we're seriously pressing the shoulders back, head is back. And over time, we'll become more and more comfortable with this. So there is our alignment. The B is breath. So in Pilates, we think about using the full capacity of our lungs, breathing into the sides and into the backs of the rib cage. A great way to find this is by placing first your fingers around the front of your rib cage. If possible, wrap the thumbs behind and just breathe normally. After a couple of breaths, I want you to begin to deepen your breathing, sending the breath more into the rib cage, and then perhaps you'll begin to feel the fingers lifting, feeling the rib cage sliding underneath the fingers. And this is what we call lateral breath in Pilates. The second part of our breathing is that we breathe in through the nose and then out through the mouth through pursed lips. So it's an inhale in through the nose and a soft exhale out through the mouth. So we've done our alignment, we've done our breath. The C of our setup is core. And when we think about core, maybe a lot of us think about those abdominals that run up and down, that's fine. But in Pilates, we're thinking about the corset muscles, so all the muscles that support our trunk. A great way to find this is by, again, just relaxing, taking a breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to try and just draw in those tummy muscles as much as you can. Think about engaging them to the full ability, 100%. Notice that's quite uncomfortable to hold. It's not something we want to hold for 20 minutes or half an hour. So from here, I want you to imagine you're letting go of that engagement by 50%. So we're releasing that by a half. And then from here, we're releasing that by another half. So we're now at that 25% engagement of what we initially started with. Or if numbers are not really your game, doesn't matter, you can imagine we're just pulling the belly button slightly away from the waistband. So that's our core engagement. Next is the pelvic floor muscles. So the pelvic floor muscles run frontwards and backwards of the pelvis and then side to side. So we're going to gently draw up, keep the glutes relaxed, and again, 100% engagement. So just best you can, try and feel out this lifting up of the pelvic floor muscles, and then we're releasing by half, coming to 50%, release by another half, we're at 25%. So that's what we think about when we talk about core engagement. It's a gentle engagement supporting our body, supporting our movement. So I hope you found that helpful. Those are the ABCs of Pilates: alignment, breath, and core.